Hello, supermarket managers, and welcome back to Supermarket Simulator. So, I'm trying a new headset out today along with my new computer. This is a wireless headset, and I'm hoping that it'll do well, but I am going to keep this video a bit shorter because of the fact that I am using this new headset, and I'm really not trusting of it yet. So, if the audio's bad here, I do apologize. I will try to work out the bugs with it, or worst case scenario, I'll go back to my old microphone and headset in the next videos. But yeah, as I said, for now, that is the change that we're doing right now. I know that for those who watch WWE 2K25 videos, I was having some issues with the let's see here. How do we get these items? Let's take one of those. All right. But yeah, so I was having issues with lag there, and what I found was I think that it was actually the uh, wireless controller I was trying to use was actually causing the lag issue. So a little bit skittish about wireless now because of that, but we're gonna try this. Hopefully it'll work well. Where in the world is the elbow macaroni? I know it's in the back room, but I don't know where it is on the shelves. Oh yeah, I need 5 of those. Didn't realize that even. Alright, so we got those. We got those. The pasta elbows is what I need. There we go. Perfect. Alright, so let's go ahead and close and tag that. And now let's go ahead to the map. Let's see here. Go to the map now, and where is this person? They're over there. Alright, so we're going to run this order over to them. I believe. Yeah, this is the correct direction. I like running these orders. Just feels better to me. Alright, we're coming up on the person here. There they are. Alright. Deliver that. Perfect. Made some nice money on it. Almost got hit by a car, but that's alright. We'll head... Gonna try to head back through the park here. Oh, alright. We sell boxes of cake. No, I really don't like that because that's not at the half price that I buy from the stores at. So, no. We're not going to purchase that. Nice offer, though. Alright, so that person is being helped. That's what we want. And what we're trying to do this time is we're trying to get the storage room expanded here. We need $3,600 in order to do that. That's going to be our key focus. I'm going to move the shelves around, but I don't think we'll worry about actually buying the items. As I said, I am a little bit concerned about the sound and such, so I don't want to make this too long of an episode where it could be having issues at the time. So we'll just do this as a somewhat shorter episode, see how that goes. I think what I'm going to need to do is have a produce section at a point and basically have an entire thing of just like an entire row, sort of like I do here with these other items, of just a specific item. Alright, we got artichokes here they want. So let's see. There we go. Candy. They want 5 of those. I love this shopping thing, I really do. This is a nice addition to the game. Gives me something to do. There we go. Alright. Let's go ahead and close that bag for Frank Joy. And then let's see where Frank is. Oh, Frank is up there by the area. Look at you running in your business suit. We're going to chase after you. Where do you think you're going? In fact, yeah, where do you think you're going, buddy? How many times is it allowed before it's a crime? That's what I'm wondering. Ah, he disappeared into the building. Alright. Back to our bag. Let's see here. Escape that for right now so we can find the guy. Oh, he's over here. There we go. Here you are, Mr. Joy. You have a good day, sir. I gotta get back to the store and turn the lights on. I do love these little delivery missions, though. They're fun. Gives me something to do. There we go. Lights are on. And lights are on. I'm wondering, will I be able to expand into this area here? Because I sure would love to. Love to have a bigger storefront than I have right now. It's just a thought. Would be really a nicety. I might even move the storefront then over. Have to see. I know that costs money in order to do. So, would be something I might do later. People are really liking my produce section here. As I said, I think I'm going to have to get some more shelves so that way I can do more with the produce. But I need more of a store for that. Tell me you got the watermelons. You don't have the watermelons. Alright, we're out of watermelons. Tell me you had the watermelons. No, you don't. Alright, I gotta go buy some watermelons. Parked down too far, but you know what? It's alright. Wanting to get some more watermelons is my biggest thing. Alright, you know what? That's good enough. Don't want to spend all the money because trying to get that expansion done. Alright. I'll take one of these. Take one of the boxes and go put some watermelons out. Alright. And we're out of another piece of produce too. Good lord. Is it potatoes? Are we out of potatoes? I'm just going to need to order more of the produce overall. That's the thing. Alright, well, let's go here. Let's purchase this. We've got this extra space, which is good. For right now, not going to worry about organizing products into certain sections. So for those that really like the Supermarket Simulator, I'm curious to hear, have you guys been watching the new Teddy's Haven videos? And what are your thoughts on that? Do you like it as much as Supermarket Simulator? Do you like this better? And why? Personally, I have to say I'm really in love with Teddy's Haven, even more so than this. It's nothing against this. This game is very good as far as a Supermarket Simulator. But there's just something really special about Teddy's Haven that really strikes me, and I really enjoy it. So, if I had to choose between the two, I have to say that one would be my choice, definitely. But as I said, I am curious to hear your guys's. I am planning on sort of recording several of these videos. Recording one here in the morning because I need to get some sleep. I am exhausted right now. But I do plan on hopefully tonight recording some more. So we'll see how that goes. But yeah, the plan will be to record some more tonight. And I want to sort of expand and get somewhat done with this game at a point in time. And it's simply just the fact that there are other simulators that are going to be coming out that I am going to be playing quite a bit of, and trying to juggle a bunch of simulators is not the easiest thing in the world. And this one is easier for me to somewhat complete than others because it's sort of a fully out there game now, where the other ones are not. They are still in development, and so I can bulk record if I wanted to, but then if something changes or whatnot, I'm going to have to go back and adjust. Alright, so we're going to take a quick run over to... We're not going to do our full shopping, but I want to get basically 2 boxes of every item from the produce stand that I can. Other than possibly the watermelons. Not going to worry about those since we just got those. So now we've got plenty of room in the warehouse, so we're good to expand that way. Next major expansion we'll be doing is actually in the store itself, but we are going to have to look at making sure our shelves are stocked first. So probably the next video we'll be working on stocking the shelves again. Always important to keep those as full as possible. And then we will go ahead and after that look at our next store expansion. As I said, I think the first thing I might do is I'm really debating just making a produce section and like a frozen section, just entirely separate areas for each. I think that would be a good thing to do. I think it'd make a lot of sense. Hopefully all these fit onto the shelves in the back room, if not out onto the floor, because otherwise we're going to have guys just holding boxes. But I think a majority of these will fit on the shelves. You have one cake in your hand. That is really annoying. Definitely is easier to see everything now that everything's sort of spread out. Ooh, including this paint that I didn't realize I still had. So we can get the painting done in its entirety. Perfect. And I could still add in another row of shelves here should I need to. So very happy about that. Oh, speaking of which, let's move this one. You know what I think I might do? Give myself a bit more room that way. And we'll just put this stuff right down the middle. Much as it would be a pain in the butt to me in a way, I do almost wish they would redo the back rooms so they would have Frozen as an area in it. Now, actually, I have changed positions at my job, and I do actually work Frozen now quite often. So I'm very aware of how that should work. And just, having the stuff laying about isn't how it should be by any means. Yeah, we can fit in there 3 racks in this way. And now we've got nice wide aisles here to go through. So I like that a lot. Great. Shelves are full. Alright, you got apples, tomatoes. Alright, so let me go over. Get in there a thing of apples and tomatoes. That way I can just take care of those myself. Not sure what the other box is that the guy's holding, so can't really deal with that. I think I'll just get 1 box of each other thing here. I mean, I've got the shelf space for it for right now. And what I might do is actually make it where I put all the produce in one section. That way I can see it nice and easily. So even though I had planned on this being a shorter video, turns out it's not going to be exactly. Never seems to fail. Alright. Let's just get a nice section here. Let's go ahead and move this down this way. And this one we're actually going to move over there. We're going to do 2 spaces for each of them. I'm going to deal with these top ones first myself before I go deal with the other ones. So that way these guys don't screw it up. I do sort of wish that they would just put it on a shelf that's available. I get how this gives me more control, but at the same time, it is sort of annoying that they can't figure it out on their own. I know which ones you guys are holding, so I'm just holding off on those right now. I think we're good on everything now. You can put that there. And you guys can put those there. Oh, it's the zucchini is the other one. Alright. Did I not put garlic over here? I don't think I did. No, doesn't look like it. And watermelons are also gonna go here and here. Just destroying what they have over here. There we go. You guys can clean up my mess. I'm such a mean boss. I guess I'll help a little bit. Are these different than what I've got up there? Oh, these might actually have to be on this shelving right here. Huh. Alright then. Well, are you guys going to organize them now? Yeah, they just didn't have a spot before, so alright, they do have to go there. Alright, so that's where we're going to go ahead and end this episode. As I said, next episode we'll start out by going and doing shopping, trying to restock our shelves, and then going ahead and opening up for the day so that way we can do our sales. For now, though, if you enjoyed what I did in this episode, please go ahead and click that like button. If you've not already, please subscribe to the channel, click the bell icon, so you're aware when I produce new videos in the future. Thank you, and I hope to see you all back for more of Supermarket Simulator.